And we're back, and I'm not sure anymore.
And I'm not poor anymore.
And
More.
I'm Jeffrey Combs. Bombs.
I wish, Brad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
Man,
dog. Be
the
Jeffrey Combs there
dream.
in a mug. We're here
Yeah,
tonight.
I'd like to Jeffrey comb his hair.
Josh still isn't back, so we're still doing this weird thing where instead of actually doing the podcast, we stream it. But people liked it
Yeah,
last
but
time,
we
so
surprisingly, or they just liked Joe's apartment, which would make it wouldn't make much sense for people to like Joe's apartment, but it would make more sense than people to like us. So,
right.
welcome to
Right.
Joe's apartment.
Welcome to Joe's, yeah, whatever that thing is called.
Yeah.
Is it called an apartment? Is that what you call it when you live in somewhere that is a small building that you rent a little room?
I think you call it scamming when you're Joe and you lie about being the son of a Eastern European woman who was killed by
Right.
landlord
By
Nazis.
Lil
But
Wayne.
that's no. Uh but we're here to watch a movie called Dr. Mordrid or Dr. Madrid, like Spain,
I
maybe.
think the trailer pronounced it Dr. Mordrid,
Right.
which doesn't make any sense. But so basically, I think
The
the story
island
of
of
this is
Dr. Morbius, Dr. Michael
Michael
Morbius.
Morbius. Yeah. So
His island is a cult where he brings underage girls because he's Jared Leto and he's a creep with a
from
cult.
what I understand, the plot of this movie
It's
it's a
Doctor
Doctor Strange
Strange,
knockoff,
right?
but the
Yeah.
background is the studio who made this had the rights to Doctor Strange, but
Mhm.
lost it during production, so they couldn't just
Right. So
scrap the
so
movie.
this was intended as a to be a Doctor Strange movie. It's just halfway through they wasn't it.
They had to change it. They just changed his name to Mordred.
To Michael Morbius,
Why didn't
yeah.
they name it like Doctor Weird? You know,
Doctor Odd would be
Doctor Otto
good.
Octavius.
Doctor Puss.
Doctor. Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna watch it. You guys can watch along. Feel free to take. It's
Yeah,
on Tubi, so it's free. You can
it
pull it up and
is.
watch
Yeah.
it. Um, we're gonna start it now.
This
So
episode made possible by Tubi.
as always,
Always had to be, you know?
almost all. We should just call this show the Semi-Pro Tubi Show.
Doesn't flow off the
It
tongue
doesn't flee. Yeah,
as
it
well.
doesn't. Yeah. Let's just
Doesn't
watch it.
flee off the bag.
Let's
What?
just watch it. I like this moon.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's for sure.
Mm.
Wow.
Full moon features, of course. Yeah.
It doesn't poop my pants, which is a thing I just said.
What's up?
I said it doesn't poop my pants.
Right. It does mine a little bit,
Um,
but I don't think that's a good thing.
right. It might be an okay thing.
Yeah, but is okay good? Is good
Sure.
okay?
Sure.
Yo, Keith Caloris? That's a cool
Keith
name.
Stanfield, my best friend in the world. I'm going to turn this
Right.
down a bit, Dan.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
bit
And so I'll
very
turn the
loud.
stream up a little bit to
Yeah.
balance because I had it real low.
Right. That makes sense.
I'm liking the Doctor Strange library.
It
That's the
feels
word.
very Doctor Strange. Like
Yeah,
this
well, it
feels
is.
right, right.
We're going to be judging this movie as a Doctor Strange
Correct.
movie.
Well,
As
like
two
if I
people who know
were
nothing about Doctor Strange.
if I were a huge Doctor Strange, and I'm not, but if I were a huge Doctor Strange
Right.
fan, like
I've seen both of
I've
the
seen the
MCU
movies,
movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
and I liked the
I
second
like
one.
the Sam Raimi one better
Yeah,
because I like Sam Raimi.
right.
And I like
Had
his
I been like a huge
oh.
Doctor Strange fan in the '90s when this came out, and
Mhm.
there was no Doctor Strange
Production designer
content.
Milo. Shout out Milo.
That's what I want to base this off of. Like, would I have liked this as a super nerd in the '90s?
How are you gonna base that on that not being a super nerd? Like you can't judge this from a super nerd's perspective. You don't know the things a Doctor Strange super nerd would know.
Right, but when there's a
I
reference, I'll
totally
be like,
don't.
hoo, you know?
So by super nerd you mean MCU fan?
Right. Right.
Right.
Same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the difference?
Right. Yo, I like that. Reminds me of Legion, the TV show Legion. You ever watch that? It was a FX show to be a X-Men character, and it had eyes like that, and it was cool. You ever see Legion on FX?
I did.
Yeah, remember the eyes like
The
that?
this effect is not bad.
Yeah, no, I do genuinely like this, and not just because it reminds me of the eyes in Legion, but
And
mostly
the
that.
third eye from Doctor Strange the film.
Right, but mostly Legion. Yo, Jesus. Or
Yo,
Jesus.
Rio de
That's how they would
Jesus
say it.
Nero.
Yo, Fast. Wait, this is a Fast and Furious reference. Rio, Brazil. That's where they go
Right.
in Fast and Furious. Rest mode. My PlayStation 5. My PlayStation 5. I got to turn that into rest mode. My PlayStation 5 Sony Disc Edition, not the cheap digital one.
Right.
How do I turn this off?
We need to talk. I forget people can't hear if we're
Yeah,
not.
sorry. My mode was resting.
Yeah,
I was
no,
resting
I
a la
understand.
mode.
Yeah, I
I was
understand.
resting a la carte. I was hit. Oh, that reminds me. I got a hit a la carte. Let's see if I can't
Right.
do a blinker. Last time I tried to do a blinker, I almost died, and I
Right.
did. I did vomit a little bit. The vomit was mostly saliva, but it did come from
Right.
below saliva. So
Why did they slow-mo that scene?
that's the runtime. I
That
don't
was a
know.
little odd. I guess, yeah. It just felt like a weird time to do that.
Yeah, I like this guy. He's probably gonna die, but I like him. Oh, this is the evil guy, right? With the cool blonde hair. He was in the trailer and had
Right.
big Dolph Lundgren muscles.
Yeah, but I thought he was like summoned in the trailer. I don't know. I guess we got to watch the movie. Forget the trailer. He looks like a pirate.
Maybe he's gonna summon a demon that goes inside him, and that'll be the.
For whatever reason, he seems to exclusively move in slow motion.
Maybe it's a stylistic thing then,
Maybe.
or maybe he just moves really slow. Maybe it's not in slow motion, and he's just
Yeah, but the
just a very
bottle,
slow man.
like the bottle pour, was in slow motion.
Maybe he just does that.
Maybe.
Maybe it's the
And
hair
they've
or the
ADR'd him.
glasses.
They've ADR'd
Yeah.
him in like with normal speech, but he is slow motioning.
Right.
Oh, he kind of looks like Willem Dafoe before he takes. Oh no, when he
Yeah,
takes his
no,
glasses off, he's
even
still
more. Yeah.
Oh, this guy's in slow mo too.
Yeah, he is gonna die. I was right.
Yo, it's
It's
the
a
Mother
shame, 'cause
Mary
I like that guy.
holding a crucifix.
Yeah,
That doesn't seem to make
yes.
much sense. I don't know. I'm not
Well,
Catholic.
she's his mom.
Right,
can
but
hold dead
she
Jesus.
would she just hold
It's a
like a carving of her son being executed?
If she wanted to.
I mean, I guess
Look, she's the mother. She's the mother of our Lord. She can do whatever she
that's
wants.
true. She can. Excellent
Yeah.
point. Excellent point. What was I thinking?
She can appear in the form of a water stain in a
Right
Irish
in a
bar in
an
Philadelphia
Irish
if she
bar.
wants. Yeah, you know, it's a weird.
I kind of like
shot
it.
to
This.
the city.
Okay,
It was-
you know what this reminds me
I-
of? This reminds me of Army of Darkness.
Yeah,
The camera movements,
Little
the
bit.
weird out of place slow mo,
right.
which is interesting considering. See, like that's very Army of Darkness.
Yeah,
And had he opened his eyes at the end, it would have been very Army of Darkness.
right.
Which is interesting because Sam Raimi would later on direct a real Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah.
They should remake this. They'd get sued.
Nah.
This would be a great Netflix original Zack Snyder movie.
Yeah.
Like him trying to make his own Doctor Strange.
Right.
So he just makes Doctor Strange but changes the name.
Yeah,
I wonder what
but
this.
he doesn't even do it originally. He takes the
Right.
Doctor Strange name change they did in the '90s for their
Right.
knockoff.
That's a big
I
old
like that
dog,
big dog.
dog.
Yeah, yeah, that boy
Call
big.
that boy Scooby. Don't.
Yeah, kind of boy. Sco, Sco Do. You gonna sue a dog? I like that guy and also his eyebrows.
I like the idea of Doctor Strange living in just a normal apartment.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange is based in New York, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah.
the cosmos, because he's a sorcerer. But
Right. Yeah, but no, he's got like his what's it called, the
the
magic
the Magic Kingdom,
sanctum,
the Sanctum Sanctorum,
the source, yeah, it's the sanctum psoriasis is
psoriasis.
I think I might have psoriasis. That's the like dry skin thing, right?
Yes.
Or one of them, like eczema, but I don't have eczema. I got eczema on plate. I ate them up though.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if Doctor Strange just like kills these people?
That'd be hilarious. I would love it if that was the plot of this, was he was just a
It's
murderer.
or if it's just like maybe he's not a murderer, but just instead of there being like a big evil Willem Dafoe villain, it's just him beefing with his like landlord or his whatever apartment tenants,
Yeah, it's
cohabitants.
it's just him hating everyone.
Yeah, I like those lilies. I think in that face, they're nice. They
Yeah,
got
nice lilies.
got some.
Get it? Because he knows.
Yeah, huh, looks like it was. Oh yeah, those pictures of New York 100 years ago. Because I'm pretty
I
strange.
okay. I with him speaking and stuff, I like Jeffrey Combs in this role, like a lot
I mean, I like
actually.
Jeffrey Combs
In general,
probably in any
yes,
role.
but
Yeah.
I like the
Oh,
he's freezing time. I like him in this Doctor Strange esque role.
yeah.
Oh, he just made himself disappear. That was weird. But like, I
Right.
think had he legitimately been Doctor Strange, like that's a cool role for him.
Yeah. And I also like his kind of gold, kind of silver
Yeah.
little robe
It
thingy,
looks
and his crow,
it looks really gold
raven
on
maybe.
my screen, so we can go ahead and say it's gold.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna do like a backstory type thing.
Probably.
Surely, right? Like if they were making a
Yeah, we'll
Doctor
get
Strange movie,
yeah.
we'll get a car crash
We'll get
or
bits,
whatever the '90s equivalent of the origin they were gonna do was.
Right.
He's gonna go superhero.
Yeah. This doctor about to get strange. This doctor about to get Mordrid.
This doctor's about to get octopused.
Mm. It's good, but it's taken.
Hmm. I don't think it is.
Uh,
Plutonium, actually.
what?
He said platinum. I said plutonium. It's the Back to the Future thing. Yo, look at those old timey scrolls
Yeah.
or whatever.
Got those scrolls.
So
Got
he's
that
doing some like
compass.
doctor stuff.
I think this is cartography,
Same, same
but
thing.
it's like magic cartography
Right.
though.
Well, he's doing smart things. You know.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I meant. Is like he's being a smart man.
Right. Sure. Time cartography.
Mm. Edgar, get it?
Yo,
Edgar
I
Allan
get it.
Poe. I get
Uh,
that reference.
I didn't get it. I thought it was because I had a raven as a pet named Edgar. I thought they were referencing my life.
You had a raven? You had a pet raven?
No. No. What?
Yo, that
That'd be
woman's a
cool though,
cop.
wouldn't it?
That'd been wild. And you would have probably have named him
Yeah.
after Edgar Allan Poe.
And probably, I mean, I guess depending on when I had it, I was imagining this situation. I had been like a little like 10-year-old, and I wouldn't have known who Edgar Allan Poe was.
Right.
And
Okay.
I would
Yeah.
have
See, in
probably
my
named him
mind,
like I would have named him like Frankie or Jimmy. Definitely something with an E ending, but
well,
not
in
ending with an E actually E. Like
in my
end with
mind,
like a
you were
Y
like
or
a
not.
really smart kid.
Right, yeah. Yeah. I wasn't.
Not me either, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, she had anime eyes for like a half second.
Oh.
Ooh, dinner.
Oh.
The audio mixing could use a little work.
Well, sure.
It was the 90s. It was the wasteland.
Right.
You know, they didn't know what audio
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. You also have autism when it comes
Right.
to audio, so
Right, audiotism.
I doubt the average person would notice audio mixing problems in
Well, it was like the
Dr.
footsteps seemed
Mordrid.
really loud over like blank silence. It was just a little weird.
Yeah, all right, man.
What was his name? Dr. Anton.
Morbius, yeah.
Right. Oh, was his last name actually Mordrid? I guess Doctor
Probably
Strange's
because
last name
Doctor
is
Strange's
actually,
last
yeah.
name is yeah. Ha 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 ha.
For those listening at home or watching at home, that was not funny. We laughed because everyone else laughed.
Right. No, I laughed because it was funny.
Mm.
Maybe yours are,
Right.
not mine. What's up with why is supernatural and super normal? I guess is a word that I'd never heard. But
Right. It makes
why do
sense.
those words? I mean, sure that's not. But why do those words mean what they do? You know?
Well, if it's not natural, then it is more than natural. It is supernatural.
Yeah, I
Super
guess.
normal, it seems like an oxymoron because you can't be more normal. Normal is like a baseline.
Right.
So super normal doesn't
But I
make
feel
sense.
like that.
Supernatural, I think, does make sense.
I I mean I guess if you're I feel like natural and normal are kind of synonyms though.
Right. Which I feel like supernatural means like it's above natural. Whereas super normal, you can't really be above. I guess you can be above
You
normal. Now
can't.
that I
It's
say it, yeah.
yeah. It's just.
Do they
I
mean?
guess it's
I
just.
don't
I
know
guess
what
it's just
super
the way and
normal means. I've never heard that term.
it has to. I mean, I've heard like paranormal, and I'm sure
Right.
para is like a has a similar meaning to super. I guess. And I guess it's just that we don't really use super the way it means
Right.
in that
Super just
sense.
means like greater
Yeah, it
than, right?
means
Like,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Diamond. The diamonds remains a mystery.
Ah. So that was the thing that happened at the beginning
Right.
when evil someone stole something evil. Maybe. No, lady cop.
Yeah, she do be a lady cop, bruh.
Yeah, she's definitely a lady and also a cop.
she's definitely a female officer.
Right.
I like all his books. The set design in this is pretty sweet, actually.
Yeah.
That's a
I like
normal
his
hook.
medallion too. Yeah,
The
you
eye
know,
of
he's a modest man.
the eye of whatever it's called.
Communism, I think, is this
Right.
one's the eye of.
I mean, the Doctor Strange costume is nothing special in this.
Right. I mean, admittedly, it's probably about the same as the actual 90s Doctor Strange costume or 80s, whenever that actual Doctor Strange TV
When
movie thing was.
Yeah, let me look that up. Doctor Strange. Because I thought for a second that this was that, but it
Right.
wasn't.
Yeah, yeah, no, there is an actual Doctor Strange
So that
one.
one was 78.
Oh, wow.
So that was a minute before this one. And it had
Yeah.
the
No, the eyes
costume in
again.
it's okay. It maybe has
I
a
mean, it probably
little
looks more
more.
like an actual Doctor Strange costume because it's
Right. But well, that one
licensed.
actually looks a little goofier. I think I like this one a little better.
What is, just pop that one in the
Yeah, in the
thing.
Dickard.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a good picture. I mean, it looks more like a costume, but this one looks more generally sorcerer.
Sure, sure. Yeah,
You know,
right. Yeah, this does just look like a,
like a
cool generic
key or something.
sorcerer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like something, Merlin would rock.
Right, right. All right, give me just a second. I gotta go tinkle.
Yeah. Mm. Yo, dog. The dog doing? Yeah, what the Huber doing?
This place is fascinating.
Yeah. So you didn't miss much. The entire time you were gone, he just walked very slowly into a light that he opened through a door on his big map wall, and that got him to
Interesting.
Space Mountain.
This does give me a nifty idea, like a gi as a starting base for a Doctor Strange suit design. Not that I'll ever make
Mm,
that, but that would be pretty cool.
that's that is nifty, yeah.
And just Oxfords. Oh, that makeup's
Right.
solid.
Yeah, Mordrid. Man, that boy don't got no eyes, man.
Nah, he's eyeless. Call him eyeless Gunner.
I won't.
You
I'll
could though.
probably call him Beard.
Right.
Orange beard with no
In the
eyes.
discussion later, we'll call him Beard with no eyes.
No beard. I beard. I know.
I
I
know
know.
eyes.
I.
Ay 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 ay.
What's this guy been talking about?
He got
beating
defeated
beating someone off.
somehow.
Probably by the evil blonde Willem Dafoe.
Right. Evil blonde Willem Dafoe.
Damn, I
This
didn't
is
know there were that many
fascinating.
dimensions.
I thought there was just one
Yeah,
or three. Three, right? Three's the right number.
yeah. That's what he. But that is what he said. Actually, that's why I thought it was funny. Normally in this like in sci-fi, they'll say like four or five or some
Right.
shit.
Right.
You
Oh,
know.
he's fixing his
No,
eyes.
he's giving him eyes. Those were the eyes from the sky. He put them in his eye.
Mm. You look good. He is good. Jeffrey Combs is good, and in the B movie version of
Yeah,
this, in this role.
right. I wish they'd given him a mustache though.
Right.
Mustache would have completed
Right.
the look.
Mustache or goatee.
Yeah.
But I get it. He's Jeffrey Combs. He doesn't need a beard.
Yeah, but mustache is kind of, works with him. He had a mustache in
Right.
Sharkman,
Oh,
maybe.
he does
As an
have.
animator.
I think he just has one that he rocks in his real life. No.
Right.
Did he have a beard in
He
Sharkman?
definitely, yeah, I want to say he had a mustache in Sharkman.
Let me look that up. Yeah, he did. He had a mustache in Sharkman.
I mean, he had
And
to.
it was a very Doctor Strange-ish mustache.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was like imagining. That's exactly what I'm wanting from this is that mustache.
Right. Let me look up some trivia for this.
Yeah, you do that.
Okay, so this was 92.
Mm,
Take that off a Heat 3 Pete. It's rated R, which I
interesting.
haven't maybe we see
I
that
haven't
later.
seen. Well, yeah.
The genre is action fantasy horror.
Mm, I mean, I guess I
It hasn't really been horror-y
no, but it
yet.
might get to that, I guess.
Maybe, yeah. Somewhere along the way, rights of the name were lost and the script was rewritten, which is how they could make it R-rated.
Okay.
So they changed it from R-rated when they lost the rights to Doctor Strange.
You mean 2 R-rated?
To R, yeah, yeah. Elements of this movie
Yeah.
were actually reused from an unfilmed project called Doctor Mortalis.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Is there anything about what that would have been?
I don't know. Like it was basically there was a script, and they used
Right.
elements from the script for this.
Hmm.
But that's interesting. Disgusting. Dang.
I think it's pretty chill.
The reviews of this are pretty
Damn, bitch, you
solid.
live like this? Yeah.
On IMDb at least.
Hmm. You said it was disgusting.
The directors Albert and Charles Band haven't. Well, I have a movie that came out in 2023 called
Mm,
or they produced a movie called Primevals.
Primevals, maybe? That's a
Probably.
word.
The last movie they directed was in 2006 called Aliens Gone Wild.
Mm. We'll watch that probably.
Probably. They directed Robot Wars, which is a movie I've heard about but never
No,
seen.
I don't. I don't know if I know of that one.
It came out the year after this. It's about robots.
Mm. Yeah, and a war between them
Right, a
probably.
war between robots.
Yeah.
And then in 93 they directed a movie called Prehysteria, and then 1994 a movie called Prehysteria 2.
Mm.
They also had one in the
Never
70s.
just never a post hysteria or even just normal
Nah,
hysteria.
nah, never
Mm.
hysteria.
You'd think they were building to that, but no.
Right. Well, that would have been the third one. Would have
Right.
been
Yeah. It's
hysteria, but
just
they never,
yeah.
they
The
kind of
fan
funded
base
it.
kind of fell
Yeah.
off. Yeah.
They had a movie in '56 called The Young
Hmm,
Guns.
okay.
So they must have been pretty old by the time of making this one. At least in their
Right.
like
Or
60s, 50s,
yeah.
60s. They directed Ghoulies too,
Ah.
which
Okay.
that's a pretty famous movie. Well, they're brothers, and I don't know that they directed everything together. So let me check the other brother real quick, just make sure. Um. Oh no, he's got way more. He's directed a lot of stuff. Oh, the same guy who directed this in 2017 directed Evil Bong 666.
Ah. Is that presumably the sixth of those
I
films?
don't
They
think
get up to
so.
the
I think
third,
it's
then
more.
maybe.
I think it's more because the
Oh,
one in
it's
2015
more
was
than
called
six.
Evil Bong 420.
Well, that must be the fourth one then.
Did he direct the? He directed the first Evil Bong movie
Ah,
and the
that
Gingerbread
one
Man.
has Ginger Dead Man.
I'm sorry, yes, which came out
Uh,
first.
did
Interestingly
it?
enough,
I thought.
yes.
Ah, okay.
Um, yeah, interesting. So one of the brothers is still working. He
Kind
also
of.
directed Evil Bong 777 after 666.
Oh, okay.
And that one came out as recently as 2018,
Wow.
which is crazy.
Yeah.
Barbie and Kendra Save the Tiger King in 2020.
Hmm.
The Secret of Tiger King in
Okay.
2020. Bad to
Huh.
the Bong.
What's the secret?
Evil Bong
Uh,
888 Infinity High in 2022. They are still making
no
Evil Bong
fucking
movies.
way.
That's
That's.
insane.
I mean, it shouldn't surprise. Yo, Willem Dafoe.
Yeah. Should we do I don't want to get to
No.
the level of where they're shooting these on iPhones, and that appears to be legitimately what's happening. I'm looking at a behind the scenes picture, and it seems like this man
Yeah.
is making these movies on an iPhone now,
Yeah. I mean, of course. What do you expect from
which is
Evil Bong?
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I could have guessed it would end up that way,
Well,
having
the
seen
first one
bits of the
was
first three.
shot on film.
Yeah, because that's what everything was shot on.
In
Then it was early
2006, yeah.
2000s. Yeah,
There was
was
no
it
non.
as late as 2006? I thought it. I
Yeah,
guess
I
it,
thought it was
it could have
earlier.
been. Yeah, I guess. So I guess. I mean, I guess they could have.
So
They were just. It was
mid two
cheap.
thousands.
Yeah, I mean mid 2000s. It was like film was a cheaper thing move
Right.
probably.
Right. You're right. Yo, he
Oh,
owns the
he owns the
building.
building.
Get it? Because he's also a sorcerer.
Right.
Worship of who? God, maybe? Oh, so they're like fallen angels type beat?
Hmm.
I think, maybe. So this movie appeared in season 13 of Mystery Science Theater,
Ah, good for it,
which
I
makes
guess.
sense. I don't know when season 13 was.
Who knows? Didn't know there were that many.
Oh, they're still making Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, so
Man,
Mystery
this guy
Science
really
Theater
looks like
has,
Willem Dafoe.
yeah, like a lot. I wonder if they're
My
related.
asshole really itchy. Probably not,
Maybe,
but
though.
maybe.
So Mystery Science Theater has gone through lots of like changes. Um so it was a Netflix series for a while. So this one was like 2 years ago when it was on there.
What are you talking about?
Mystery Science Theater.
Why?
Because this was, I'm just trying to name facts. This was
Okay.
on an episode of Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah, he said
Oh,
that.
Naked
You're just
Women.
talking about. Oh, nice. Missed that. I was trying to figure out who this Willem Dafoe is.
Yeah, that's what I was looking up too. But I don't know what the character's name is, so it's
Right.
making it very
I think
difficult.
it's this guy Brian Thompson.
Ah, see, I thought it
Because
was
yeah, he used to do
Jay
ribs.
Afakanye.
You thought that guy's name was Tony Gaudio?
I thought it was possible.
Yeah, see, I went with either Adrian or Cabal.
I just went with third build.
Right.
I know it's not
Yeah.
Gunner, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It
Yeah.
could
I
be
went I went with I
Adrian.
went with Keith. It's not. It's I told you it's Brian Thompson.
Mm. I thought you said you thought.
Yeah. And then I looked it up and I could see his fucking face.
Yeah, no, I see it. He was in a Cobra, and he was a punk in Terminator.
Oh man.
He appears to not be related to Willem Dafoe in any way.
Oh really?
He did some commercials for Heineken,
Okay.
so
Oh, he was in Mortal Kombat Annihilation
that's interesting.
as
He was a CIA
as
officer in
Shao
NCIS.
Kahn.
Oh,
Okay.
that's like a role.
Yeah, I
He was
guess
in
one
one
of the
episode of The Orville.
mm,
He seems to do a
good
lot of
good
like
for him.
bit parts in like one episode parts in shows. Like he was in Californication, Hawaii Five O, The
Like Three
Expendables,
Amigos, you know, all the good stuff.
right? Chuck. He was in an episode of Chuck.
Sure, sure.
He's been in Star Trek twice. No, he's been in Star Trek and The Orville. But
Oh, he was in Freddy vs. Jason
interesting. He was in Deep Space Nine.
and both Joe Dirt films. Weird.
That's that. He was
I
in the
mean, cracked,
Superboy
I
TV
guess.
series as a character called the Golem.
Mmm, I like that.
And he was in Star. He's been in like every version of Star Trek.
Yeah, I
So
guess.
the killer has the same emblem as Dr. Mordrid, which is interesting.
Yeah, I think the killer. Yeah, that the emblem is Gunner had one too. That's like the Doctor Strange like
So instead of being just like
sorcery cult, whatever.
right,
I think it's the plot of the first Doctor Strange. Good sorcerer is now evil sorcerer
right, but
and
instead
is like
of them being
working with some
sorcerers,
demon or
they're like
something.
fallen angels.
I never heard that. I only heard you say that.
When they were in the
I
house of worship, quote unquote, there was some comments that seemed to
What
imply
was
that.
the comment?
I don't remember the comment.
Was it that they were fallen? Because that could just mean they fell from this order of weird sorcerers.
No,
But
it
is
was it was
falling
something
itself?
that was literally like, well, we are angels or we are demons or something.
Right. I mean,
Like it was
demons I could get because that's what I got from the trailer was that he was like a demon that was summoned.
right, which angels fall in biblical
Yeah,
like whatever.
demon is fallen
Right.
angels, whatever. Sure, I don't care.
So
But
I'm sure there's some kind of demon, and that's just
yeah,
the way they said it was. They said fallen angel instead. These little crystal
right.
knives are pretty nifty for the
Yeah, I don't know what
cheapest
he's
prop.
doing with them. I
He's
mean, I know
absorbing them.
he's stabbing himself, and yeah, they're turning into light, and he's absorbing them. But
I wonder if this is
why?
supposed to be like, oh, he's depressed, so he's trying to kill himself. Type
Maybe.
beat. Could
I
be.
think he's probably just getting more power to fight the bad guy, though.
I see it. He was shooting
Yeah,
them out of his finger.
yeah.
Why care you? This is confusing.
Yeah. But maybe yeah, so I think this guy's just a sorcerer.
Right. Maybe they're
He's
both
just the evil one.
sorcerers?
Yeah, well of course Doctor Strange is a sorcerer.
Well, yeah, but I thought, yeah, I don't know. It's a
That's
very
what I'm saying. It's the plot of the first Doctor Strange. It's evil sorcerer
right.
turning against the order, and now and he's like summoning some demon horde or something. Or in the Doctor Strange movie, it was the guy in space. But
Right. Doctor Strange was just annoying too for so long that he
right, that he just told him to kill himself,
right.
and that one sucked because it didn't have Willem Dafoe.
Right.
So
Or Sam Raimi.
right.
But the interesting thing is he's been around for a long so I don't think he's like a guy who trained in this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Well, I think it could be he trained in it and just part of the like part of his responsibilities is that he's just like a maybe not immortal, but he lives like 500 years, and that's his
Right.
reign on Earth. He's 500 years. You got to watch over these people, and
Right.
and
Yeah,
then
it
you go
could
to
for
Sorcerer
sure.
Heaven or
It could for
something. I don't
sure be
know.
that.
Yeah, like it definitely is. Not just straight up Doctor Strange, but
Right.
so why are they arresting Doctor Strange?
I think cuz his emblem matches up with the murder.
Oh, right, because he had the other emblem,
Right.
and he's the Willem Dafoe. Yeah,
Why did he just wear it out in
yeah,
public?
because it's his um, I don't
Yeah,
know,
but just like
magic
tuck it
thing.
underneath your shirt.
Yeah, but it's his magic thing.
Right. Right. They needed an excuse to arrest him.
Right. Well, it's because Debo wasn't coming, so he didn't have a reason to tuck his chain. You know, had Chris Tucker told him, "Hey, Debo, come and tuck your chain," he would have tucked his
Right.
chain, but
Right.
didn't happen. So
Bobbin's here.
is
I
he?
think he's probably not watching now. He was watching at some point. He made a comment.
Hmm.
He said, "Yo, semi-pro."
Huh. Bobbin would like this movie, I think.
I think Bobbin would love. I don't know
I
if
don't think he'd like
Bobbin
our
knows.
commentary on it,
No,
but
Bobbin would improve our commentary.
oh well, yeah.
I don't
Now,
know.
Bobbin, if you're still listening, stop and go on Tubi and watch this movie.
Right, hop with us.
Yeah. Or
Um,
just watch it alone on Tubi. That'd probably be
right.
more enjoyable for you.
I don't know how much Bobbin knows about Jeffrey Combs' filmography, but I feel like he'd love it. I like that guy's
Right.
glasses. I used to own those glasses.
Yeah. I like his hair.
Right. I used to own that hair.
Really?
Yeah, I had a, like a patent.
What? Hmm. On that man's hair.
Yeah,
Hmm. Didn't know you could do that, but
medium length greased brown hair. I had a patent on that. I lost it
right.
though.
Yeah.
I don't know who
Makes
to,
sense.
but I lost
Surprised
it.
you got it in the first place.
Yeah, no, it was sheer luck.
Yeah.
I
I don't
lost it
think that's
right around the
meaningful.
time American Psycho came
Cat.
out.
I don't think that's true.
Was I when did American Psycho come out?
You were alive. You were just like 2 or 3,
Right. It was.
probably.
Yeah, I knew it
It was
was
like
early
oh
two
01, I want to
thousands.
say. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have been two.
Yeah. Whoa.
You
You
can't call
can't
him
call
that.
him that.
Remember the '90s when all glasses were that shape?
Yeah. Remember the 90s when you could call someone a fruitcake? Because like
And it just meant
you're a
crazy. It
cop
meant
and
nothing other than
yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
Well, it might have
It
meant a little
might. Yeah, it
something
might
more.
have been a little
Yeah.
something more, maybe. Probably not. Probably not.
Probably though. Almost definitely, in fact. In fact, I don't think fruitcake has ever meant crazy ever. I think it's always meant a derogatory term for a homosexual, but
Maybe I just misheard it when I was younger.
maybe,
But I feel
yeah.
like I've heard like crazy people referred to as a fruitcake.
Maybe. Look at
Get it?
that.
He did it. He did the
Magic.
thing. And it's the 90s, so he's
Yo,
got a
this
pack
movie's
of
rated R.
Marlboros.
Right. Yeah. Sorcery. Kindergarten stuff. I like that he said kindergarten the way Joe Pesci said it in Home
Right.
Alone. I'm a
Right.
big fan of that. Breathed in some dust there.
I love a little dust.
Ah, I don't think I
Angel
should.
dust.
Now that I breathed in that dust, I should probably breathe in some of this computer the keyboard cleaner duster to to clean out clean out the dust from my
I think
lungs,
you should
and my brain.
spray it in a sock first.
Right, yeah.
Just spray like a lot of it. Okay, so he said demon there. He said he's a
Did
demon.
he?
Yes.
Run that back. I don't believe you.
I may not have run it back long enough, but I might have, so I don't know. Oh,
Yeah, okay.
so it's sorcerer versus demons.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm the person.
My name is Jeff. Here he
my name,
comes.
my name is Chef.
My name what's his name again? Albert or something?
Yeah, it's like Albert Mordrid.
Oh yeah. Anton
Right,
Mordrid. My
Anton.
name is Anton.
This looks like Doctor Octopus from the Spider-Man game.
What? Because he's bald?
Yeah, it's like the bald and the lab coat and the big nose all combined. All of
He
that
doesn't
together.
have a big nose, and I don't think he wore a lab coat in the game. I guess he probably did at some
Yeah,
point.
he did during like the first half. Anytime you were in the, he looks like Octavius, not
Probably.
Octopus, but
Yeah, I think he was just like a paunchy bald dude.
right.
Okay. This guy kind of looks like Peter
Jeffrey
Parker in
Combs.
the Spider-Man game.
This woman kind of looks like a woman with glasses.
Yo, this one kind of looks like a cop.
Okay, so he was trained. Okay, so we're getting backstory. Cool.
All right.
Competition. I love rope nets like that that look like chain link fences. They're a super cool
Yeah.
decoration. I kind of want to
I just
get
want to hear
one.
this backstory. I
Oh,
don't
my
care
fault,
about
my
your
fault, my fault. Well, we have to
opinions.
talk a little bit because
Yeah, but I just want, like we can talk when I'm not hearing backstory that might
right,
prove you wrong for stupid things you've said.
right.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure one of those is Cabal. It's
Okay,
like a sorcerer that turned into a demon or something.
maybe he like uses the power of a demon.
Right. Or maybe neither of them are humans. They're just
Maybe.
sorcerers, and sorcerers can turn into demons if they do dark sorcery.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe sorcery is like a race in this.
I'm imagining it kind of like Star Wars, more
Right.
where
Well, like you're a
like a Jedi, like they're Jedi, but the Jedi is in this. It's more of like a race of people.
it's like how Jewish is both a race and a religion.
Right, yeah. But in this, it's just a race, so it's not like that.
Well, but it's also like you learn the things and you
Well,
whatever.
yeah, yeah, sure. So
He's
yeah, it's like they're like Jedi, and the other one's a demon Sith.
fourth dimension.
Yo, we're
You
past three. That's cracked.
you called it.
Yeah, I predicted that.
It will be beyond the apocalypse.
It will be the super apocalypse.
That's a reference to
Yeah, that's a
earlier.
callback. Cracked.
If you missed that, go to about the 15-minute mark.
Yeah. Ain't no one missed that. Ain't no one listened this long.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe later though.
Yeah. Yo, stud. All you gotta do is
You
press a
must.
button. It's pretty easy.
Right.
You're a cop. Well, you can't press a button on an amulet.
Look at how long this dog's tie is.
Yeah.
Empty sack.
Oh, that's crack.
This guy looks familiar. He's probably in like some David Lynch movie or something.
Yeah, I think he played Doc Ock in the Spider-Man PS4 game.
You asked her to come in here. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, flashing.
This is a fascinating movie.
Yeah.
It's not nearly as fun
Light
as Joe's
dust.
apartment.
Own light dust.
The demons or whatever
It's
they
not nearly
are.
as fun, but it's definitely more interesting.
Sure, yeah.
Fucking A.
They turned
I
the
like
cross
that.
upside down
Well, yeah, of course.
because they're demons.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna do crack. That's crack rock, right?
Uh, Diamonds, I think, that they stole, or
Oh,
it
right.
was
They
it's
stole
something that
diamonds.
they
I forgot
stole.
about that.
Yeah. The alchemist. The architect.
The architect.
So he crushed up human skull and put that dust on his friend, and then put diamonds in the pot. And is that his friend that's now high on
That's
crack
it,
cocaine?
yeah, it's not just his. Yeah, it's like his
His
servant.
demon servant
I
friend.
don't know that his
Yeah,
friend's a
he's got an upside
demon. I
down.
think he's a
He's got an
human.
upside down cross, right? Because he manipulates mortals,
Right.
whatever. Yeah, but he's got an upside down cross, so he's a demon
What
buddy.
are you doing there?
Got him. Guess
That was a solid. That's a great explosion.
that was, yeah.
Oh, so maybe this guy's also a demon.
I think he's probably just got like some like demon. Oh, that's probably what the bone dust was.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, because it glowed, it glued, it
Right, it
glung.
glung. Wow.
Why didn't we both say
I don't
that?
know. I like it though.
It doesn't make any
I
sense
love
though.
Dr. Mordrid's like half
Yeah,
turtleneck fit.
yeah, the fit is crazy.
That guy kind of looks like
True.
long-haired Andrew Garfield.
A little bit, yeah.
I was trying to place it like what does this guy look like, and it's just Andrew
Yeah.
Garfield. Dr. Freak.
Oh,
That would have
Dr.
been a
Freak,
great
I
name for
get
this
it.
movie
Yeah,
because he's
not really though.
strange. Right? Get it?
I think
Strange.
I think
Doctopus.
Dr. Funky would have been
Mm.
cool. And
Yo, it's Dr.
he was like he's
Octopus.
like a jazz musician. What if it was like Dr. Funky and he was like a jazz musician
Right.
and also a sorcerer and also a doctor and also a demon.
Right. Demon Doctor Sorcerer Funky Funky Funker.
Funky Town.
Won't you take me to Funky Town?
Right. Oh, time freeze. Ha.
Why doesn't time freeze the liquid?
His it just freezes him in time.
So it's not a time freeze, it's a person freeze?
It freezes the person in time. Whoever sees the flash.
That
That's
seems
why she covered her
super
eyes.
ineffective.
Yeah, but if it froze everything, then the movie would be over,
Oh, okay.
right?
I see what they're doing. That's probably a setup to like it's not going to work on the bad guy or something for some reason.
Yeah. How much milk was in that cup, bro? That shit was pouring forever.
It was like a smoothie.
Yeah. Still, it's pouring for a while.
Maybe that was just like a creative choice.
What the milk or the
Yeah, well, yeah, the milk thing. Maybe that was a
Oh, are you back?
stream. Stream never wavered. Stream's still going strong. So they're just a little confused as to what's happening.
Yeah.
but it's
I'm a
fun.
little confused as to what's happening.
Yeah,
What
nah,
happened?
same. I don't know, dog. I don't know. I could not
Did
tell
we
you.
ever did we ever actually watch that movie? Did we just imagine the whole thing?
Could
Back at the
have.
beginning.
Could have. We just went to start it.
Last thing I saw was he was holding a gun to the lady. I think
Right.
that's
Yeah. No,
yeah.
it was the same for me.
Yeah.
Um, interesting. We're further along than I thought we were. We're like an hour
Yeah.
in. That's pretty. That's pretty cracked.
He burned his hand.
Mm. Is he?
Yeah. I mean, he held a woman hostage.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
It's
I thought it was about the gun and the cop and the gun and the cop.
yeah, I
But
mean,
yeah.
I think that that'd be like resisting arrest and probably assaulting an officer,
Right. You're right.
albeit under very strange, magical, mystical circumstances. Magic gun.
Doesn't even exist. Philosopher's Stone. Isn't that
No,
a Harry Potter book?
it is. It's the first one, I think.
Did what's her face steal it from this movie?
Well, no, the Philosopher's Stone is like a it's
Is
like
that
a
a famous
I don't know
like
what it
thing?
is. It's like yeah, it's something. I don't like a weird like ancient object or
Mythology.
something.
Okay.
Yeah, one of those things.
All right. Whatever. Get it?
I don't.
He's Jesus.
Huh?
He was laying on the ground with his arms spread like a cross. It was if it was the Zack Snyder
Uh,
movie, it would have been a reference to the fact that he is Jesus.
right.
I'm gonna pee again. Hopefully, I don't miss anything.
Yeah, I'll also go pee and maybe poop also. We'll
Cool.
see.
We'll just
Through my
leave this
vapor
this stream with nothing, bro. Skip ahead to when we're back.
Oh.
So we don't know what we've missed. Only you listening at home know what has been missed. I have not the slightest idea. Oh, it's the conclusion of the movie, I think.
So what did I miss and what did you miss?
I don't know what I missed. Only those watching at home know what we both. I
Right.
just got back.
Except they don't know either because they can't see it because we're trying not to get copyright stricken for a knockoff Doctor Strange movie.
Right, but they're watching with us, so they hit play when we
Right,
hit
watching
play.
along. Right, right.
This man has both a
Classic
bowl cut
Skype
and a mullet,
style.
and I love it. This little kid.
Yeah.
It's called it a bullet, a mole butt.
I think that's just a mullet, isn't it?
Yeah, mullets can be styled differently in the front. Yeah, but his looked like it was separated
Yeah.
even like along the sides and the back.
And to say my quality couldn't pick up that much. I just
Right.
saw bangs in the
This
back,
guy
you
has
know.
a mullet,
Well, yeah.
just not a bung mullet, not
Right.
a
Yeah.
bowl mutt.
Right. He's got a Willem Dafoe mullet.
Right, he is Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
He can shatter glass. I think this is
With
probably the
lightning.
conclusion because I remember the scene from the trailer where the dinosaurs fight.
Right.
This man's nipple is out.
Yeah, had to be. So is this the Philosopher's Stone?
I guess, yeah. It's just in a
I mean, it's a
museum.
stone. Yeah.
He's going to lift it because it's made of styrofoam, but in the movie it's going to look really heavy, even though it really
Yeah.
doesn't.
Nah, it
Like,
is.
I saw it and I was like, yeah, I could lift that. The score of this movie is pretty solid.
So the Philosopher's Stone was the mythical thing believed to that's what like the alchemy comes from that. That's the thinking to you turn metal into gold and
Ah,
mercury and silver and that kind
right.
of shit. That's how um
So it's nonsense.
yeah, but
Demons
yeah,
hear me.
sorcery.
Right, sorcery.
Yeah, demons. He's freeing all the demons from
Okay, so that's a
the
demon
demon.
prison.
Yeah,
I should have picked up on that earlier because he was trapped in the demon
right.
prison.
Yeah.
Glitter is in that water.
Crushed diamonds, probably.
Yeah, it's glitter though.
Well, yeah, but I don't know what purpose the crushed diamonds are serving to this
It's probably like his
philosopher's stone.
concoction that brings the demons out of the Philippus.
Yeah,
Oh, and he needs
right.
nuclear
And
waste.
thermos. Yeah, nuclear waste, sure. Yeah, yeah, he looks like a janitor.
The only thing so far in this movie that I think rants it an R rating is the one boob. Or two boobs, I guess.
Right, yeah. Yo, it's the thing from earlier, but the other way around.
Yeah. Oh, it's the end of Last Jedi.
Right. Ryan Johnson steal that from this?
Maybe. It's possible Ryan Johnson has seen this movie.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
In fact, I would probably bet on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't, because I'm not a betting man. But
Right. But if I
if I
were,
were, I would. Yeah.
oh, they're going to fight
No,
dinosaurs.
dinosaur.
Which seems really
No, open
cool
up
in
the
like
door.
concept.
Open up
Like,
the
oh,
door. Get
these
on the
dinosaur bones
floor.
are going to fight, but
Open
in
up the
like
door. Get on the floor.
in
Everybody
actuality
gonna rock that dinosaur.
it's like what?
It's, open up the door. Get on the floor.
Everybody rock.
Everybody's gonna rock that dinosaur.
I love stop motion.
Yeah.
Like it's choppy and it's whatever, but I love
We
it.
should have watched. We should have watched Mark Twain's Adventures, the
Yeah,
first feature-length film using the magic of claymation.
right.
That's what we should have watched.
I'm glad we watched this. I don't.
Yeah, no, genuinely same.
Yeah,
Although I do want to watch Mark
yeah. No,
Twain's
that'd be cool.
Adventures at some
I still think
point.
we should do a stop. Oh, that's awesome.
That is very fun.
Have you seen the videos where they'll take like old stop motion whatever and they'll speed it up to 60 frames per second?
I don't think so.
So like there's one with
Seems
Ed 209 from RoboCop and they just like basically
right.
fix the
They made it look good. Yeah.
right. They take out the choppiness from stop motion.
Right.
I
Yeah,
think it
that's
would
fun.
be like you could do some really cool stuff in modern day doing that in like a modern movie.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah, for
saying?
sure.
Like that'd be awesome. Maybe the
Yeah.
RoboCop. Are they doing a remake or is it like a
Um,
no? They're doing
I don't know. I didn't know
they're
anything
doing
about Robot
It's a requel, like a reboot or
Mm,
a sequel for getting
right.
the rest of the movies, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, like something like
Why?
that. I don't know. I think it could be fine. I feel like it's been too long for a RoboCop requel,
Yeah.
unless it's a new
Ooh, woolly
RoboCop.
mammoth. Right. Could
Like
be, I
exploring the
guess. Like it would
future of
have to
that
be kind
universe
of,
kind of
yeah.
thing, maybe.
Yeah.
But you could do some cool like effect stuff, basically
Right.
with stop
Yeah,
motion. They
RoboCop stop
won't.
motion but good. Yeah, no, they'll just
It'll be
make it a
CGI. Yeah, it'll be
yeah.
a CGI mess.
Right. It'll be a Marvel movie,
Right.
but not a good one like this.
Right. Oh,
Oh, demons from hell
right. This
or
man has a
the fourth
gun.
dimension. Yeah, well, he's Gunner,
Oh, it's a
so
laser gun.
yeah, well, he's Gunner,
That was an
so
interesting choice to put a laser gun in this. That's an awesome shot.
yeah. Not as awesome as this one though.
Right. I do. I love stop motion. There's something about
Yeah,
it that just like I don't know, this wouldn't have looked this good in CG.
right.
Especially in this era, but even today, like it would have just like felt clunky.
Yeah.
Or it wouldn't have felt clunky, it would have
It's
felt
not that
like
it would feel clunky, it
nonsense.
would have just felt, yeah, it wouldn't like this,
It's noise.
not that it feels real, but it feels like I'm there. Like it
Right.
feels like I could be witnessing this legitimate fight between two prehistoric skeletal beasts
It's like
versus just me watching a movie where there's a CGI fight of these two skeletal beasts
it's
fighting.
like it's like stage play sets. Like you know they're not real.
Right. But you feel immersed.
Right. What a weird. That was the
Yeah,
most
and broke up.
anticlimactic ending maybe in history.
Yeah, and it just seals it back up right
Yep.
after.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
look
movie
at
just
Gunner.
ended while we were talking.
Yeah.
That okay, cool.
He did it.
I'll be damned.
Oh no, he said I did it.
He
That's hilarious.
was cracked.
Oh, I love Gunner. I
Oh
want a
man, shout
Gunner
out Gunner.
spinoff. I would have
Yeah,
a sequel to this would have been really cool, actually.
I
See,
guess.
like
You know,
that shot was
that was
awesome.
very great. Yeah.
After this, I'll pull up on YouTube some of the like 60 FPS
Mm.
stop motion fix.
Yo, he's going back to his Jesus body. Uh,
His
Demon Andrew
his okay.
Garfield.
I that was a joke earlier. Seeing that his feet are crossed makes me think it's for sure supposed to be a Jesus reference.
Right. Yeah, well, probably. I mean, there's, it wouldn't doubt me. The whole thing is like the
Right. Demons,
biblical
Jesus,
demons,
yeah.
angels. Yeah.
Oh, he froze him in time. That's awesome.
Oh, had to.
A sequel to this movie would have been really cool, actually. Had it been like, oh, it did
Yeah, it could have
well.
been.
The
Yeah.
the budget was boosted a little bit. We were able to get a better
Right.
writer.
Yeah. Yeah. Seeing a sequel to this movie, like a movie about this character in this universe. Is this God talking to him? Hold
I
on.
think so.
But yeah, like seeing this story or stories from this universe where it's not like a hodgepodge of a Doctor
Right.
Strange script and a weird offbeat horror whatever fantasy script, Dr. Matteo or whatever, Montekia or whatever
Right.
the
Is he going to heaven?
original one. I think so, yeah. I said that as a joke that he just goes to sorcerer heaven
Right.
at the end and then does.
Yeah. No, yeah, genuinely something that they were Jeffrey Combs in this role because I love that.
With a mustache, with a
With a
mustache.
mustache.
Hmm.
But instead of like, oh, it started out as Doctor Strange and then they combined it with another script and made this weird
Yeah. No,
amalgam thing.
it's just a
It's
like
just
I mean it
this
would
an
still
expansion on
be
this universe.
yeah. Like it would still be in essence all those things because that's what this universe is, but
Right.
it wouldn't feel as much like that. And also Jeffrey Combs would have a mustache, and he'd come down from Sorcerer Heaven
Right.
and uh, and fight Andrew Garfield and Willem Dafoe again.
Oh,
Damn, he
his
just
thing
committed
wore
a
off.
war crime on him. He
I mean,
shot him in the knee. That's a war crime.
it's a cop. The guy had a gun.
Yeah. So he war crimed him. Yeah, like magic, like sorcery.
Ooh.
You're a dedicated cock.
Is that the end of this movie? No. Okay. I want to know what the like actual conclusion of this is.
Right, yeah. I
Like,
want to
what's
see
the
Sorcerer
what's the
Heaven.
sting ending?
Right, gotta be Sorcerer
I mean,
Heaven.
it's got to be right.
Oh, Edgar.
Yeah, eggnog.
Yeah, life. Wonderful.
Right.
Yeah, coming
Okay.
back from Sorcerer Heaven.
They're gonna kiss. They're probably gonna kiss. It
And
was
they
the
got it right.
90s. I love Jeffrey
Oh,
Combs
so
in
this is
this role. This is sequel bait.
yeah. This is the end of Doctor Strange 2.
Right.
It's
Yes.
his wife and they it's the other way around, but you know.
Right. Oh, they didn't kiss.
Yeah.
That was a good
Saving
ending.
that they're saving that for the sequel, you know.
Right. That was a solid movie.
That genuinely, yeah.
You know, it'd be a fun one to watch like next week as a follow up. Oh, I won't be here next week, but like the next
Dr.
time.
Morbius.
Yes, but also 60 FPS stop motion. That's the movie. No, Darkman.
That
Have you ever seen Darkman?
is
Uh,
the Sam Raimi one, right?
yes.
What's his
It has a
Piss Man? What's his
yeah.
name? Brad Piss his pants? Oh,
Right. It has a
Liam
similar
Neeson.
feel to that, where it's like it's a superhero movie, but it's
Right, but it's
not.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RoboCop. I'll do the RoboCop one because it's really cool. And I'll leave it muted so we don't get like who
Right,
made this?
right.
It was Captain Roboto.
Oh, yeah, can't get.
Like, look at how awesome that looks.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, so that's original, and then it'll jump
Mm,
to show you like that's so cool, dude. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's probably only about like 2 times smoother on my screen because
sure, yeah.
it streams at 30 FPS, so I can't even see in the
Well,
frame rate that it's
24
converted to.
is
But
film. So, and I think like it's just the fact that they made it smoother.
yeah,
Like it looks more realistic because it's so smooth. Oh, that's RoboCop 2, dog. I think.
gotta be. Oh, smooth.
Yeah, it's genuinely it's super cool, and they did one with like Chicken
Yeah.
Run too. I think.
Mm,
Yeah, Chicken Run. I love Chicken Run. It's my favorite of those like stop motion type movies.
yeah, no, Chicken Run's crack.
But yeah, see, like digitally smoothing it out, it doesn't make a huge difference in this one. I don't feel because
Right. Because I mean,
Chicken Run's
Chicken
a
Run was already
marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking, it's what's his nuts?
Right.
Wallace.
Right. The Grommet
The
Man.
cheese is cracking. So,
Right.
it's a giant squid, and Jason Statham fights him in the MiG
Ooh, so
too.
this one's Star Wars. This is also Captain
Mm,
Robatu or whatever.
of course, had to be.
Yeah, see, it's like, well, that part looked the same.
Right, that was just an explosion.
Right. Okay. Yeah, see, this would be a
This
good
would be
one
a
because
fun
that stop
one,
motion
yeah.
always sucked.
Right. Mm,
Yeah, see, like,
that's correct. I
I feel
like
like you could
that.
do some really cool stuff with that in
Yeah.
the modern day.
Yeah, it's a shame they will never do that ever,
Right. It'll
but
just be CGI forever.
yeah.
Or, I mean, there's a lot of like the whole figuring out of like how to do stop motion in a way that, see, that looks so good. Or
Right.
how to do CGI in a way that feels more like stop motion.
Yeah.
That's been a big
So
trend lately, but it's still like you can always just tell. And I think part of it is expectation too. Like we
well,
expect
yeah, because it's
CGI, you know?
that's the thing now. That's what we have. So why wouldn't we have it? You
Right.
know?
Right. And I don't know where we go from here. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video was we watched a knockoff Doctor Strange movie. It was pretty
It was
good.
awesome.
Um
His name was Anton.
Right.
Like,
Two sorcerers, one who wants to destroy the earth, the other who wants to save it, take their battle to the fourth dimension where only one can win.
right.
That's not the plot of this movie.
Yeah, I
Um,
guess in a
in a way.
sense.
No, I would recommend if you didn't like follow along and you want,
Yeah,
if you want to watch this movie, I think you should. It's streaming on Tubi or whatever your country's equivalent of Tubi is.
right.
I'd recommend anybody and everyone watch this because it was really good. Final thoughts, Stan?
I think it would have been better if he had the same mustache he had in Sharkman,
Agreed.
and maybe also the same glasses he had in Reanimator. Just
Ooh,
maybe. Just
yeah, that would have been
maybe.
good. That would have been good.
And at some point they get like cracked, but then he gets like anime eyes, but through the cracks because they had a lot of like
Mm,
shiny light stuff in this
through
movie.
the crack rock cocaine.
Right, because this also had crack rock and a cracked out Andrew Garfield with a beard and a man bun. So
And angel dust? Or that may have just been something I said when you said that you
no,
inhaled dust.
the angel. Wow, yeah, I did inhale dust and also keyboard duster to clean out my lungs, but
Right.
but no, there was. I think the angel dust was actually demon dust. It's what he sprinkled on Andrew. Willem Dafoe was the villain of the movie. He sprinkled demon angel crack dust on Andrew Garfield, and it made him invincible
On
and
Antoine
throw a mall.
Yelchin.
No, that was Dr. Moreau, who was played by Jeffrey Combs, whose son was turned
Right.
into a shark, but it was intentional because he's a shark man, and Dark Man is Liam Neeson, who likes to get really drunk and go out in public places and piss his pants.
Right.
Can you pull that up? Can you just Google while we're still on stream? Google Liam Neeson piss pants.
Yes, I can.
There. Yeah, the other
Here,
one
this
was
one
all of
for
them.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, had to be.
I like the one with the most piss. He's like in a full-on conversation
Yeah,
with
for
someone.
sure.
Oh man, the
All
legend.
down his leg, dog. That's gonna be it for this episode of Simi Pro. We'll leave
Yeah,
it open on this.
yeah. End
Um,
on that.
if you guys like these, when Josh comes back, when he returns, we can continue to do this maybe as we're
Right,
watching
because
before the
they
actual
are fun.
podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. If you watched it live or if
Shout
you're
out
watching it in the future,
Liam Peason.
we do these most Fridays, so just stay tuned and watch live if you want to. We'll see